Okay, Sunday morning in the kingdom, and make sure you empty your vacuum. Oh, we got enough talent. Look at that. I'm looking at the screen, not looking at where my hands are. Yes. All right, so make sure you clean your vacuum. Yes, this week my vacuum got a licking, cleaning up all the wood chips from drilling that big hole, and I would say dog hairs. Yes. So this morning we woke up to +2, but feels like -2. It's nice out here. No Grinch clubs. On the yo-yo scale, +36 Fahrenheit, but feels like +28 Fahrenheit. Yes, make sure you clean your vacuum. And I'm sore today. My arm from pulling the lever down. Oh, yes. That was a lot of work for an old guy my age. But the main thing is we have heat into the office. Yes, I got it done. China Jimmy rigged it up there, duct taped it. We won't show any photos of that till later because we have that big fan on the end blowing the heat over at 255 or 45 watts of power being used. Yes, we'd ordered on Amazon fans that only use 90 watts of power at full speed, but of course the bastards went on strike at the post office, so we have no idea when those fans are going to arrive, and then we can finish off the project. But the main thing is it's kind of Jimmy rigged into place and it works. Oh yes, it works good. There, I got my list done. Yes, all right. Okay, you can hear those guys at the airport. They didn't work yesterday because it was raining. Now they got some machinery running and they're going zoom, zoom. No idea what they're doing out there. I have no idea. All right, a little bit more. Oh, it's going to be a nice day today. We're going to relax and enjoy. We're not going to rush to get a project done because the boss is an asshole. Yes, today we got to clean up the mess from yesterday. Yes, and we didn't use all the tin, which is kind of good right there. I already stuffed it into the box trailer for the staff to take to the scrap pile. So we can use it 4 years from now. We'll be digging it out and making it flat. Yes, we'll make it flat. Can you hear those guys now? Ooh, zoom, zoom, they're working hard. Not like us. All right, just one full rotation for a relaxing Sunday. And I untangled the flags. The boss will be pleased with me. And no new hire Brad yesterday because it was raining. He wasn't going to walk all the way out here to have some fresh cookies. Yes. All right, let's get to work. Here comes the boss.
Sunday morning in WHO-ville, it's just after 9 a.m. and as you can see, it's not raining anymore. That puddle is still pretty big in front of the house. We are actually supposed to get some more rain and snow today, so I'm not sure what we'll be doing in the kingdom. Now let's head inside and let the dogs out. My teeth are extra sore, so I'm not going to be having breakfast this morning.
Okay, so Rodney sent us a video. He's out shopping on a Sunday morning. Yeah, it's a Sunday morning, so we have to thank everybody who supports the channel and supports these projects. Yes, because we are the learning channel, no matter what we do. But here we go. Yes, the shelving is all put into the trailer to go back down to the, or the materials all put back in the trailer to go down to the scrap pile so we can recycle, reuse it one more time. I don't think we could be able to work with new material because it lays flat and it's cut straight. Don't think we'd be, how would you say, good magicians using that. So once again, we thank everybody for supporting us and it really helps out. All right, let's get to work.
Good morning, Kingdom followers. Sir Rodney live from West Trans here on a Sunday morning. I just got back from Walmart. I got some dog food and some treats for the guard dogs up in the Kingdom. And the reason I did that is because on Joey's YouTube channel, there's a thing apparently on there called Buy Me a Coffee app. What it is you can donate to that. He puts it in a little bit of a bank, and when he needs dog food or treats or anything for the Kingdom, he lets me know and I go grab it for him. Also, thank you to everyone who donated, especially during the fires, who donated to my PayPal account. Anything you can helps. We had a couple of customers there that sent up $100 into my PayPal account. So I'm going to flip the camera over here. I spend my Sunday mornings at Walmart getting some dog food for the dogs up in the guard dogs up in the Kingdom. And I tell you, they're going to be eating better than me. Savory pork and chicken. We have bacon strips with bacon and bacon strips cheeseburger flavors. And a big old bucket of biscuits. And with those donations, it's not only just for the guard dogs. We also had donations from Kingdom followers who send right to me at West Trans. We have some treats for Joey and the staff. We got some chewy bars, chocolate chip. Also, I believe there was 4 jars of Smucker's sweet orange marmalade. That was all from one of the Kingdom followers sent to me. I will send it up to him with all the dog food. So Thank you very much. 15,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel now. Thank you to every one of you who donates. Anything you can helps. And we'll talk to you guys later. Hope everybody's doing good and have a good day.
Okay, off to a late start this morning, but I've been on the computer, I've been busy, I've been cleaning up the house, tidying it up, and that's what we'll be doing today. And I think that's the title of the video, cleaning up after the DIY project. Yes, that's the joys of having production, you get a mess. All right, so over here we got to clean up all this mess, put everything away, and I think we'll have to order more pop rivets here, because we kind of ran out in the first tray or whatever, first row, but they come in handy, and I'm stiff and sore from working that pop rivet gun and the 3-in-1 bender brake roller thingy bob. Also too, here's those candies. Yes, the cigarette packs, the John Milner pack, they slide out and they're stacked in here like poker chips. Yeah, so when I think of poker chips like that, I think of Lady Gaga, Poker Face. That was a good song, what, almost 20 years ago? All right, let's see if we can organize this mess and get the wood stove going. The staff has some premium firewood for us here. We'll have to take the skill saw, slice and dice to make it fit into the wood stove. Plus, we're getting some square-headed scrap metal, too. Yes, good old bolts from those days. I don't know how they had production back then. Oh, wait, they didn't have impacts and cordless impacts and stuff like that. All right, let's get to work. Okay, the clock is right, so I didn't lose time, not like yesterday. It lost 5 minutes and 24 hours, so the clock is good, so we're good to go. So by the time I put things away, it'll be lunchtime, because we got to put this to the shed. Trailer number 8, we got some door garage latchy things, can be used elsewhere in the kingdom, and the material used for the heat vents in case we have to modify or adjust or replace a section. All right, let's go burn some lunch in the microwave.
12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. My teeth are extra sore, so I'm going to be having soup today. Campbell's beef with vegetables and barley. Now let's head inside and let the dogs out and make lunch. Then at 1 p.m. I'll head over to the kingdom and do some firewood with my dad. Made it to the kingdom and I'm trying a different adapter to the headset. Hopefully that helps with the noise and the echoiness that was in the other videos. Now I'll head down to the shop and I have to move the long low trailer, and then I'll hook onto the box trailer and go throw the scrap out and then head over to the wood pile. Down at the scrap pile, now I'll empty out the box trailer and then swing around over to the wood pile. There's a bunch of good boxes and wood up on top here, so I will throw it down and put it into the box trailer. That way my dad has some good stuff to burn. I was able to fill the box trailer no problem. Now I'll drop this off at the shop and grab the pails, then go around to the long trailer and fill them with kindling. 1:30 and I got both of the pails filled. Now I'll head back around to the shop and the hose shack and drop them off. I'm officially done in the kingdom. My dad is just tinkering away on a few things in the shop, so I'll head back into WHO-ville and put the quad away.
Okay, coffee time in the kingdom and relaxing. Yes, the staff did the firewood and I've been sitting on my bar stool. Yes, after a full production day yesterday, standing on my feet, running around, I would say lifting and everything like that. Now I know why Norm returned to Cheers every evening to sit on the bar stool and have a beverage, but I have to stay sober. So here we are working on the grill. We flipped it over. Yes, last time we videoed it, it was facing that way. Now it's facing this way. All right, so this is the other side. We're going along and having fun. Just weld the cracks. But the I should call it the Acme Asian welder. Yes, because the Weldy the Coyote didn't have much luck with the Acme products. He always malfunctioned and then he went flying. But this thing here, just put away. It has its moods. It goes sput, 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 and then it welds normal. And then we blow some holes, but that's okay. So we're finding out we're probably putting as much, how would you say, feeder rod, the 045 with the flux core in it and everything. Probably putting about the same amount of this in as what's coming off the spool inside the Asian welder here. But okay, so after coffee, this end is kind of done, boogeredness. Yeah. And we'll do the plate over here for the headlights because it needs to be strength and everything, because you can see the holes are kind of oblobbed. Yeah, so we have to do it right. All right, let's go have a quick coffee. I mean a tea, since how we can't afford coffee. It's so expensive.
5:30 and I'm just getting ready to make supper. I will be having mashed potatoes tonight. My wisdom teeth are pretty sore, so I need something soft to eat. Now let's head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, 5:30 in the kingdom. We're still, how would you say, plugging away, making a mess. Yes, but the Asian welder, the Acme Asian welder, is just putting right along, and we're making a mess. But the thing is, it's going good. This galvanized stuff here, And then these little bars here, man, it does not like it. As soon as, oh, hand and eye coordination, Les Nessman. As soon as the flux core wire hits this, it's a big explosion and it's just a mess. But oh well, paint will look good. Maybe we'll cover it with some silicone to make it look smooth. All right, so we're running out of wire here. So we have to walk to the other end of the shop. I get my exercise, yes. That's why we put the shop extension on, and the power source has to stay in because they're forecasting lots of power outages for us here in WHO-ville this winter. So the staff has to have means of power, yes. So if it's sitting outside, how do you get a little diesel motor to start? You don't. So leave it in where it's warm and it starts. So over here, if you do it correctly, and put your hip up against here, kind of like that, and then pull the wire out the bottom and cut it into the container. So that's 045 flux core wire. So we're feeding it, using it as a feeder rod. So I don't know how much rods we're burning on this grill. By the time we're done, it's probably going to weigh 200 pounds just in welding rods. But let's continue on. We're having fun. It's Sunday and the boss hasn't found us yet. Okay, 6:30 in the kingdom, and the little Asian MIG welder for the Acme product kind of went funky on me. Yeah, it's funky. All right, so we're doing the welds. Oh, totally unprepared. All right, to do weld up here. Can we see that, Les Nesman? Oh, hand and eye coordination. Look how high that is. You know, to whack this. I was doing okay down here because the cord isn't stretched out. No problem. Boop, 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 boop. Make a mess. This here turned into be a big problem. Yes. We just vaporized along here. Plus I was using the feeder rod and I turned it down quite a bit. I was just below 1 on the Richter scale. Now I'm just about a half. And that thing was burning hot. So I don't know if it was the gun being curved or whatever, or something changed. Maybe we went to full power or something, or the power line surged, or maybe it was Nikola Tesla's transformers. Yes, Tesla coils. Yes, a little zap zap. But we made a mess. What else are you supposed to do? Yes. And this grill guard here, whoever inherits the truck or whatever, might find a 38 Maple Leaf and put the original grill and grill shell back on. So the way I look at it, it's either this or nothing. We have to make it work. Yes, we're at the end of the world. And the thing is, I state in everything in my writings of my books and stuff like that, the great lockdown of 2020, that's when the game changed. Yes, the game changed. I grew up, if you wanted to start a project, the first thing you do is you put a new fuel pump on, new spark plugs, new cap and rotor. Now, don't touch the stuff that's on it because it's quality products, and don't put anything new on because it's junk. After 2020, everything's junk. So any projects I'm doing now, everybody will realize this is the new world. This is acceptable. Whereas in 2015, I'd be the laughing stock at the coffee shop at the table of truth. Oh, wait, I was. But now we're getting these projects done, and I should have done this back when I was a big-time contractor and I had MIG welders and stuff like that. But nowadays, no, it's either this or nothing. But the main thing is we're working on this project. When my dad passed away, he had 250 projects in his lineup, and he had an auction sale and all this crap and junk. He never finished anything he started. So how did he have 2 kids? Whereas I'm finishing my projects and will not disclose how many kids I've had. Okay, it might have been a nice day out here. Chilly, overcast, but oh well, we got lots done in the shop, but that's what this year is going to be about, shop. Last year at this time, we were running around in the wilderness, gathering firewood, all that stuff, and running around this way, going that way. And what would we accomplish? Lots. We actually got lots done. So when the fires came, our trails were ready and brushed and we could access them. But we're going to work in the shop. Got to get these projects done. Yes, the 38 GMC 5 years ago was in sad shape. Now it's roadworthy. We can put the plates on it. The snow truck over there was a bunch of parts in the trailer. Now look at it. We can run and drive and go all over the place, waving at the ladies. Same as the 46 Chevy water truck back there. And we got this one here. This one here should be roadworthy. We just have a few things to do. All right, look at the flags. They're in their natural state of being limp. All right, let's go walk the dogs, make a video. And, oh, what are we having for supper tonight? Oh, we're having fish sticks. We're having Captain Highlander fish sticks in the oven to warm up the house. Yes, I don't have to start the wood stove. All right, talk to you later.